Craig, how are the guys coming along heading into tomorrow night's game?
Yeah, we've had a pretty good week's training, so hopefully, they'll transfer on the field on Friday night, tomorrow night. So, so I say we really disappointed with what happened last week. So hopefully we can, come back from that.
How's Jerome Hughes coming along? There's reporting that he didn't train Tuesday, and I was struggling to see him out there today.
Yeah, he done a little bit of run this morning, but we'll just see how he pulls up. To be honest, he's probably unlikely, but we'll just see how he pulls up this afternoon after the run, and then we'll go from there.
Would Wishy come in?
He done most of the training there today. We also got a couple of other options we can use, but he done most of the training there today.
Craig, was there any indication last week in the training that sort of performance was going to come out, and then looking at this week, has the training been on song that you are going to get the desired result?
Yeah. Obviously, you don't see what happened last week, in training, or we would have stayed home, wouldn't have even bothered going. So, like I say, there's been, I think the bounce back hopefully has been good. Or it seems good at training. They seem, fairly energetic, and but sometimes it's hard to get an accurate assessment of training, I suppose. But like I say, I think it's been good this week. So as I said, hopefully we can bounce back.
How have you kept the energy up with the players? You lose Brian Papenhausen. We all know his story and how you've had to address that so the players don't get too sidetracked, given how important he is to the group.
Oh, not really. We, like everyone knows, what's happened. They were out there last Friday night, so we all know what's happened. We all know, what the result of that is. I think everyone's been in touch with him. It was a bit flattening, to be quite honest. For a couple of days. We all feel for him. What he's been through, and what he's about to go through again. So that hasn't been easy, to be, honest. But that's the same for everyone. We've got to move on, and he'd want us to move on, and that's what we're doing.
Is there any way you can use that as any extra motivation at all, or you think it's just a completely separate thing?
Yeah, if you got an idea, you might be able to tell me. I don't know how you use that as motivation. It's what it is, and we need to move on. Basically, that's what it is.
Trent Robinson spoke earlier today.
Say again?
Trent Robinson spoke earlier today and said there's a healthy respect between the two teams, but a hunger to really attack each other as well. Do you agree with that?
Oh yeah, we've always, I suppose a rivalry. I don't know whether rivalry, but we've played against each other in a lot of big games. I imagine it's the same for them. A lot of their big games have been against us, and us against them. It's sort of been happening for a fair while, and we've certainly got great respect for the Roosters and how they keep backing up each year, and the players they've got on their side. They've got some wonderful players in their team, and So at the end of the day, we're just hoping to go out there tomorrow night and play our best footy and see where that takes us.
Justin Olam and Remus Smith back in. What sort of job do you think they can do for you tomorrow night?
Well, they bring a bit of experience in there. It wasn't easy leaving them out, to be quite honest, because they've done such a good job over a long period of time. But I just felt it needed doing, so we done it. But hopefully, they'll be all excited about tomorrow night, and having that experience out there will be. It'll be good for the team.
How did they take the axing? Did they respond pretty well to it? Or?
Yeah, they've been playing pretty good up in Queensland with the feeder team. So, just to get back in the team, that's give them a couple of things that they need to be better at, and they've gone up there, worked on that, and have been better at it. So, obviously, after last week, it's probably a good time to put them back in.
Mate, what about a guy like Tariq Sims? He's had a bit of an up and down season here, but he comes with a lot of experience, played in big games, and he's probably building or peaked. Again, he was always behind the eight ball. Tariq early in the season, he probably had the less amount of pre-season of anyone in our club. Just kept getting injured, He had a couple of calf injuries, and he had a shoulder injury, and then another calf injury. So, He didn't really get the preparation for the season that you'd want. Obviously, he's an experienced player, so he's had plenty of pre-seasons, but his preparation for the season, wasn't good at all. So it's taken him a little while to get there, but we're thinking he's finding his feet and his best now, and hopefully his experience, might help us on Friday night as well.
Craig, being convincingly by the Broncos and also Penrith earlier in the season, the top two sides. So what gives you the confidence in this group that they can turn it around and that they are on the same level as those top sides?
Yeah, again, we're not worried about Penrith and the Broncos at the moment. We need to get our mind on the Roosters. So that's all we're worried about this week. Again, as you said, with all due respect, obviously the Broncos cleaned us up last week, but the two games during the season, we won them. So at the end of the day, it's like anything can happen in September, and we're not looking at late September. We're looking at this week and tomorrow night. That's all our focus is at the moment.
Craig, how do you think some of the younger guys will handle the pressure of a knockout final? There's probably a couple there that have been on the periphery before.
There's our team's been basically young all year. We lost a lot of experience in our team last year, and so we knew that there was going to be a certain period at different times of a lot of young blokes or a lot of guys that hadn't played a lot of first grade, coming into the team. And I think they've done basically a really good job during the season. Obviously. Didn't get the job done last week, but as I said, hopefully we can turn that around tomorrow night.
And you've played two hookers a few times this year. Will you consider that for tomorrow night, or with the halfback shuffle and things?
Yeah, well, there's obviously a bit of shuffling going on, so I don't know whether the less shuffling the better or the more shuffling the better. So, but we've got a plan that hopefully we'll be able to stick to, and we'll go from there.